Hey guys, it's Angel here. How you doing? Hope you all are having a blessed day. So as promised, I have a song that I would like to break down for you all. It is by Lenny Williams, "'Cause I Love You." Y'all, I know I said it in the past. Y'all make fun of me because I say I'm not singing and I end up singing. But this is not a song. Now, I'm in my 30s, so I know the song. Now, this didn't come out in my days. Like, this came out way before my time. But I know the song, I don't know it well enough to be singing it, the whole way through. And I don't recall the harmonies and stuff. I haven't listened to it that much to know it in that type of way. So I'm not going to be singing it. I might add a little bit of ad-libs here and there, but I'm really going to focus on the lyrics for you guys, okay? I'm going to jump right into it. So, some of you all, your kingdom spouse is feeling like they have so many emotions they want to express to you, and they don't know where to start. They are so grateful for you coming into their life. A lot of you guys came into their life when they were in a dark season. Some of them were in a very dark season, and you came to them. You were brought into their life, and a lot of them feel like you are the reason why they are able to see the light and to feel hopeful again. And they thank God for you. They know that you're a God sent. A lot of them were praying to just come out of this dark cloud, and you came right in the nick of time. God answered their prayer with you. You were their blessing. So moving on to these lyrics, it starts out with, "Girl, you know I love you." Okay, I'll sing that part. Now that's the part everybody knows, okay? "Girl, you know I love you, no matter what you do. And I hope that you understand me. Every word that I say is true." It's like, no. Alright, guys. So it starts out with, "Girl, you know I love you, no matter what you do. I hope you understand me. Every word I say is true. 'Cause I love you. Baby, I'm thinking of you. Trying to be more of a man for you. And I don't have much riches, but we gonna see it through." So the lyric speaks for itself. They want you to know they love you no matter what you do, no matter how many times you blocked them and came back, no matter how many times you sent them 1,000,001 scriptures and beat them over the head with the Bible. Now, we're not supposed to do that, y'all. Some of y'all been beating y'all spouses up over the head with the Bible, okay? Come on now. But, your spouse, it doesn't faze them. Nothing you can do can take the love that they have for you away. Nothing, okay? And believe every word of this is true. 'Cause they love you. And it says, "Baby, I'm thinking of you. Trying to be more of a man for you." Listen. Some of your spouses, guys, like I've said previously, are going through a hard time. And, some of them are having financial issues. Some of them are having financial issues right now. In the lyrics, it says, "I'm trying to be more of a man for you. I don't have much riches, but we're going to see it through." Some of you guys are coming into their life when they are at a standstill. They're a little lost. A lot of them have been uprooted from everything in the past, not only the counterfeit, but their jobs and their businesses, all types of things, guys. They're in the midst of wilderness like you were in the past. So some of them, guys, are going through some financial hardships. But this person knows that you are the one for them, and they know that you are willing to, they know that you're different. They know that that's not going to cause you to run. They know that you are yielded to the Lord, And they appreciate that about you. And they feel optimistic that they're going to get through the hard times and you're going to be by their side. All right. So it says, but we're going to see it through because I love you. Oh, 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 oh. And then it says, some men need lots of women for their passion to feel. But I want only you, girl. If it's in God's will. 'Cause I love you. So they're pretty much saying they don't need... See, a lot of these men out here, they're lost. Right? A lot of these worldly men are lost. They don't think about the fact that they need healing and it only comes from God. They are just trying to supplement everything going on inside of them with multiple women, drugs, etc. A lot of them need one woman for something. One woman is boosting their ego. Another woman acts like the mom. Another woman acts like their dad. And you know what I mean? It's sad, but it's true. And a lot of these men seek multiple women, guys, not just because they, have all these desires and they want to put their hands on everything and everybody. It's a lot of it is just unhealed trauma and just needing the ego boost and narcissists and all types of different... It's sad, all types of different issues. But your spouse, they know that you have everything in one. You're the total package. You have everything that they needed because why? You were created for them. So everything that is inside of them, every desire that's inside of them is wrapped up in you because God made you specifically for your spouse. And this is the truth, guys. I'm not saying it to make you feel good. This is the truth. We were literally created for these men. That's why it's like they're our mirror. When we're with them, it's like looking in the mirror and vice versa. We were created for each other, guys. And I'm not saying they're going to be perfect, but at the core, they're going to be perfect for you. If you feel like, it's one thing where they're not your usual, okay? That happens. They're not your usual type, but when you meet them, when you're with them, they're better than your usual. They will be better than your usual. They will be just everything that you wanted in a person. Will they be flawed? Yes, but at the core, guys, I'm speaking spiritually. You're going to love their spirit. Their spirit is going to be everything you ever wanted. Okay. And then it says, with all my heart and soul, I love you, baby, with all my heart and soul. Oh. This is a man that is crying out, okay? Y'all probably don't even know how much this person loves you inside. This man wants to scream it to the top of his lungs. This man knows you are destined for him, and he's so grateful. A lot of them can't even believe that you have come into their life. Like, this is possible. This wasn't a fairy tale after all. I done told all my boys this is stupid. It's a fairy tale and get real. And the whole time it wasn't a fairy tale. Like, this true love really exists. True love from the heavens above really exists. And I know because I've experienced it. When you know. They say when a man finds his wife, he knows it doesn't take, it doesn't take days, it doesn't take weeks, it doesn't take months. They know right away. That doesn't mean you're going to get married right away, but they know right away. When they saw you, they knew, like, oh my goodness, it does exist. When I heard the older men in my life telling me, you'll know when you meet her, you'll just know. I finally know what that feeling feels like, because I know. So moving on, it says, your love makes me grow stronger. It keeps going on. I'm glad I found you. I just love to be around you. Your love makes me grow stronger. A lot of you guys are keeping them going, okay? You guys know what they need. They don't even have to say it. You guys, for those who don't know their spouse, when you get to know them, when you meet them, you will just know. You will have an instinct. You are connected to them. You will feel everything they feel. A lot of you guys can attest to this. I'm not going to say everybody has this experience. It depends on your gifts or whatnot. But I feel like if the way God connects you, you're going to feel your spouse. And a lot of times, what you feel is on point. If you feel that they're sad, you call them and you ask them. A lot of times they're going to tell you like, yeah, you're right, I'm kind of going through it today. Or if you feel like, you got to call them because something detrimental happening, and you find out that something did happen, and you find, if you feel this burst of happiness out the blue, and you're like, what in the world? What is going on? A lot of times it's your spouse. You guys are connected, and vice versa. They can feel you. They feel when you want to run away from them. They feel before you even tell them that you're sick and tired. They know when you're sick and tired. I don't mean to laugh, guys. You gotta, like I say, you gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes. But I mean, it's a beautiful journey. It has its ups and downs, and this is real deal Holyfield. That this is deep. This is deep what God's doing, but it's still beautiful, guys. The love in it makes it so much. It makes it so worth it, guys. The love in this union makes it so worth it. It's like one of the most beautiful experiences you will ever go through. And honestly, guys, we're so quick to want to get to that marriage point, but this journey in itself, I don't know about you guys. Sometimes I think about it like, man, there's a lot of warfare and stuff, but this journey is so beautiful. I'm going to miss it once I, get to the other end where I'm in the marriage. I'm going to miss the journey part of it because it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. The communication, the spiritual communication that God allows between the two of you. The music that just gets sent to you randomly where in your spirit it's your spouse speaking. When God speaks on their behalf and woos you, and vice versa. When your spouse knows the things that you're going through without you telling them. It's just the most beautiful journey ever, guys. It's so beautiful, despite the suffering, and God has used a lot of you all to help your spouse in such a dark time, and they know this, and you guys are what they need, actually, in order to get to the next level in their life. You guys are their backbone. It's something in you that really is going to help them elevate. And they know that, guys. And for those who don't know their spouse, they will know that. You guys are what's going to help them elevate. For the men out there, I'm sorry, but it's usually the women that puts that battery in the man's back. We were made from you guys. We were made for you guys, to help you guys. We are your helpmates. You know what I mean? We're your helpmates. So although you guys do the work and the finances and stuff like that, not to say we won't help with the finances, because we will, whatever. But for the most part, our role is to be a helpmate and to support you. We were created to put the pressure on you guys, to elevate you guys. We know what you need. We know what you need. We know what's needed for you to be your best self. That's why we were created. So, they know we make them stronger, so they're acknowledging that. And then it goes on to say, one time, okay, so this part he's speaking, back in the day, they would have the little breaks in the song where they start to talk. So he said, one day, things got so bad until I had to go to one of my friends and talk to him. And I told him, I said, I'm having problems with the woman I love. It seems that I call her on the phone and I just can't get her to answer. Then I went to her house and I saw a car parked in the driveway. I knocked on the door, but still my knocks went unanswered. And then I went home and I watched the television until the television went off. And then I played my records until I just didn't want to hear them anymore. And I finally went to bed. But I found myself waking up a few hours later and the tears were running down my face. Guys, a lot of your spouses are restless. Some of you all are like, you're blocked. They can't contact you. You guys are like fed up, okay? You guys are so fed up. And God is going to help you through that. He's going to heal you guys. You guys are going to come back together. God is going to heal your heart. You're going to suddenly wake up with this burst of love and forgiveness in you, so just know that the separation is divine. It's divine. God is in control. If he tells you forgive your spouse, you must obey that as well. He's going to direct us, but if he's telling you, okay, right now, separation is needed, then that's that. For some of you guys, it's like, no, You got to tough it through. It's not the time for separation right now. It's a lot of warfare. I need you to tough it through. God will direct you. Some of you guys, God is saying, yeah, separation is needed. And you guys had this, random strength to just separate yourself while God works it out. And they are going through it. Some of you all, your spouse is really feeling it. Like, they've called, they've come by, you are adamant, and they're like, oh my gosh. Some of them feel like they can't go on. They know they can't go on. They can't go on, And a lot of your spouses are crying, guys. Okay? Men cry.
God gets so water, he gets a rest.
Uh-oh. Anyway, guys, a few of you all, your spouse is crying, okay? He is crying. And, some of them were super, super stubborn, and God needed to do this, to break them down and have them cry out to the Lord. And a lot of them are crying out to the Lord. So, okay, so the lyrics reads, okay, where was I at? The tears were running down my face, and my friend told me, he said, Lenny, you ought to forget about her. But I told my friend, I said, maybe you've never been in love like I've been in love, and maybe you've never felt the things I've felt. But this is what I told my friend. Sometimes you get lonely. You get a little lonely. So listen, guys. A lot of their friends, they don't know anything that they're giving the worst advice to your spouse. They have never experienced this. They're not yielded to the Lord. They don't have anybody in their life right now yielded to the Lord. This call is for those who are called according to the Lord's purpose and his will, and God has a purpose for your spouse, which is why your spouse is experiencing things that their friends are not. They're not going to understand this call. They don't understand this, this journey, and they're like, just get a new one, get a new girl. No, and they don't understand that's not possible. This is my rib. You're telling me to take my rib out. You're telling me to take my rib out. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. So, don't worry. Your spouse, he's hip now. He's not really listening to the things that he used to listen to. He knows that this is something that he's going to have to kind of keep to himself, because nobody's going to understand it. This is something that he's only able to confide in the Lord with, or to other men in Christ. You know what I mean? Other people who've experienced this. So, but, he's telling them, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, okay? I'm not leaving my baby. I'm going to wait, okay? I'm going to wait. This is my good thing. You trying to get me to ruin my blessing, I'm going to get rid of you. A lot of them are getting rid of their friends, okay? They sitting in the room lonely. No friends, just waiting on you, okay? It's not funny. It's not funny. But anyway, so it says, and the tears would fill up in the wells of my eyes, baby. And then it got so bad till one time I thought I rolled myself up in a big old ball and die. And then I met you, darling, and you smiled at me. So, like I said, a lot of you guys came in their life when they were like down and out. You were their good thing. You were their blessing, and they know that. So they're not trying to hear anything these people have to say about you, period. They don't want to hear any of that. You literally saved their life. A lot of you all have saved your spouse's life. Some of you guys dealt with spouses that were on the deep end, okay? And you have saved their life, and some of you all saved their life by bringing them back to Christ. A lot of them, like in the scripture it says, you're not walking with Christ, you're dead already. You're dead. Without Christ is life. So if you're not walking with Christ, you're spiritually dead. And a lot of your spouses were literally walking in death, and you have given them life by encouraging them back to Christ, and they know that, and they're thankful for that. So moving on, it says When I met you, you smiled at me. It was such a pretty smile. Yes, it was. And you reached out your hand. You helped me. You helped me. You helped me. Oh, I'm glad, baby. I'm so glad you helped them, guys. Guys, you helped them. They know it. They were on it. They were in a deep end, guys. They were about to drown, guys. You helped them. You are that good thing. So they're going to wait for you. Some of them are waiting for you because you have them blocked and you're done. You don't want to talk to them. Some of them are waiting on you. Some of them have already realized that you're the one. They made their mind up and they're waiting on you. They're being patient. They're the ones praying to the Lord, you know, and asking, is this the day they're going to answer my call? Is this the day, Lord? You know, they're just trying to wait around and they're keeping the faith, you know, and some of them, they are sick and tired of being sick and tired of the world, and they are you know, they're here. They're like I've said, they're coming home, guys. We're at the end, and in my previous video, I mentioned that, you know, sometimes the beginning looks like an ending, guys. So just keep the faith. You know, the warfare is real on both ends. The warfare is real, but as the love is realer and is stronger, guys. Nothing is stronger than love, okay? So y'all can conquer anything, and what God has put together, no man can put us under, okay? So don't even worry about the pressures, because the love is so strong, the bond is so strong, nothing can come in between it. Nothing will break it. The warfare is going to come, but nothing will break you guys, okay? All right. And that's all I have for you guys. Again, this song is called "'Cause I Love You" by Lenny Williams, guys. I hope you all like it. I pray you all have a blessed day. I love you all. God loves you so much more. Until next time.